Well, hello there, friends and adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, and a very special welcome to our brand new viewers and friends in the Netherlands. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, they had finally made it out of the eastern districts and back to the stone's throw, only to find it sealed shut with a note stating that one Beauregard Butterbeer was in custody for crimes against the palace. The friends went to meet Butterbeer's friend Murph at a bar on the docks called the Rubber Ducky. They discussed Butterbeer's arrest and possible plans for his rescue. Murph suggested that they go to a dock bar called the Red Herring and meet some contacts they recommended. The Red Herring, as it turned out, had an underground fighting arena, and battles ensued, even one where Vivalda got in on the act. And as we speak, the unarmored battles continue. Okay, friends, you have entered the fighting arena of underneath the Red Herring. Some of you have decided to partake in the festivities. Others of you have deigned just to watch. Vivalda now is back up with the crowds and is currently, I'm assuming, looking for the other friends. Is that correct?
Yeah, probably trying to find where Reed and Calandra had gone to. Or no, she probably thinks that they're in the arena. So she's gonna go find Butt Trumpet and Eldred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Butt Trumpet has a big foam finger on and some face paint.
People are going around with big, giant, bloody swords that have lights, torches at the end, and things spinning. And they're all made out of some sort of material you're not familiar with. Big Viking horned helmets that the horns are actually made out of foam.
Oh my gosh, yes, if we can get a Viking helmet for Butt Trumpet, I'd die.
Silver piece.
Oh
you
my
got it.
God.
Perfect!
It's made out of like balsa wood.
A number of battles have ensued and gone on, and Reed and Calandra and Butt Trumpet and Eldred have seen some, including one in which Vivalda. So you're currently waiting for the next one. When the announcer starts to announce the fighters that will be coming up to the dock, to the fighting arena for the next battle, and have your bets ready. Betting will be closed in a few minutes. These people who you saw before with the plaid outfits and the big plaid hats are going around and taking bets. They come around, ask you if you want to bet. Guys, you are still beneath everything and waiting your turn.
Mm-hmm.
The announcer announces that the next battle will be one humongous and one dumpling.
It probably looked like a dumpling.
As you come to the edge of the arena of the fighting platform, the announcer announces and gets you up to speed once again on the rules.
Reed's getting one of those hats that has a tankard of ale on either side.
Ooh.
So
Except
Calandra
the tankards are
and
shaped like horns.
Yes, perfect.
Calandra and Reed are sitting with Butt Trumpet and Eldred.
They are now.
Are we? Okay.
Oh, we met out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! Good, let me fill y'all in. Apparently, Reed's my boyfriend.
Dumpling. And Humongous is there as well. And
Yay.
the announcer lets you know and reminds you that there are no weapons, no armor, no magic. And your first round, there is no actions that will cause damage. That will give everyone the chance to kind of get ready and get prepared. So why don't the two of you roll just a 20-sider for initiative, adding in your appropriate bonuses, and tell me what your initiative is.
Where's this announcer at?
The voice
They're
is
hiding what they're
magically,
doing
it's a
with
very
us.
loud voice. You have no idea where it's coming from. And there are very large armored and heavily weaponed people on the bridge behind each of you, as well as a young robed person behind them. And you see at the other end of the bridge another young robed person.
All right. So it's actually an 18.
21.
A dumpling first.
Dumpling first. So-
I quickly turn around to the guards behind me, and I'm like, you said my name wrong. It's Humongous. Humongous.
And while we're doing this, Humongous, why don't you describe your character? Humongous is about 7 feet tall, close to 5.5 to 6 feet wide, kind of shaped like a giant lumpy pear with big, massive arms and a tiny little head that's bald and kind of almost comes to a rounded point on the top, has a huge jaw. Wearing a pair of pants that are cut off below the knees, has a bunch of tattoos all over him, including a big one that has a skull on it. Beneath it, it says Mother.
He's secretly a Death Eater.
Doesn't have a lot of teeth. And Dumpling is probably just a little over 3 feet tall. Has a wild mane of reddish hair, a big, wild, reddish beard, no mustache, big, bulging eyes, and big, heavy eyebrows. Also, just wearing some pants from above the knee that are tied with a rope. Very, very skinny, kind of like a cross between those McDonaldland characters that used to look like pom-poms with the Muppets
Fry Guys?
Animal, the Fry Guys mixed with Animal from the Muppets, mixed with what might have been Hobgoblin mixed with a halfling mixed with who knows what else, and very, very wiry. And also seems to be almost vibrating and like can't stop moving, just is constantly
all tweaked out.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. As you step onto the platform, I yell across the platform, "You are hideous!"
And Dumpling
Eat a
looks at you
dick!
and goes, "Thank you." Okay, Dumpling, go ahead. What do you do?
I'm gonna go right here. Come at me, bro.
Go ahead, Humongous.
Double move. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm coming for you. But I try to punt the dumpling off the platform
Not first round. Okay, Dumpling, go ahead. It's your turn.
before they twitch away.
Dumpling would like to jump on top of this fool and punch him right in his head.
Make me a dex. We're going to do the dexterity check first.
Okay, cool.
Humongous, you see Dumpling leap up and go over your head.
Oh.
And Dumpling, go ahead and make your attack. You are on your way to landing behind Humongous.
Oh, jeez.
Does a 24 hit?
I'm pretty sure that is.
Right in your big head! Bam!
My head's
So that'll
so
do
big.
3
So-
points of damage. And then I'm just gonna I'm jumping off of him. That used up so
Well, you didn't land on him because your dex roll was pretty bad.
Okay, so I jumped over him. Okay.
Right.
And just punched him on the way.
Right.
All right. I back up and I'm just like
Okay, Humongous, you're going to let that stand. It is your turn.
Absolutely not.
Over the arena, you hear the first battle of wits within the Blood Circus is taking place.
Now, do I make a normal attack roll to grapple if I want to try to do that? Or is it...
Yes.
I'm trying to grab this twitchy fella.
Best of luck. I think they're probably, you have to grab onto some hair.
Well, if I get a whole hand full of hair, I'm totally doing when Hulk smashed Loki. Smash.
Yamugas, go ahead and make your strength check, and Dumpling, make a strength check in return to see if you can avoid a grapple.
Yep.
Dang it.
That's a +5, 17.
13.
Dumplin is now currently grappled by Yamugas. Dumplin, basically
I think-
all you can do is you can try to do an attack, or you can try to use a strength check to break free.
I just kind of throw my head
Okay,
back. And I'm like, "Aw."
So I'm going to try to use my knee
Ooh.
and kind of strike whatever I can get.
Oh no.
18.
Oh, no.
Yamugas, you get one of these wiry little knees in your man boob, doing how much damage there, Dumplin?
3.
3 points of damage. 3 points of nipple damage.
I would like to try to get up.
Okay,
gonna
make
be
a strength
ungrappled.
challenge. Yamugas, go ahead and you have to make a strength challenge as well to see if Dumplin gets out.
You ain't getting out. 9.
6. Yeah, she's distracted by his stank.
I am ripe.
Okay, Yamugas, what do you do?
I'm slamming this twitchy fellow. 16.
Does that hit you, Dumplin?
My AC is 16. So... Oh,
That hits. So
I'm in
do
trouble.
your damage there, Yamugas.
Humongous. Oh, 11 points of damage as I slam you around. Do
Actually,
try
I
and
think
maintain-
it's 12 because you get an automatic 1
Okay.
plus your strength plus the slam damage. 12 points of damage there, Dumplin.
if you wanted to take me on a date, all you got to do was ask.
Get in the water before I crush your skull.
From somewhere on the side, you hear a female gnome going, "She's stealing my lines."
Wait, am I fighting a girl?
Yamugas just realized that you were female when he slammed you upside down.
I got a glimpse of your ass.
You got to see all the parts.
There was so much hair. I thought it was beards and stuff.
Oh my god! Is he still on me? Or
He
am
has
I
you
still
by the
grappled?
ankles. And it's your turn there, Dumplin.
I'm gonna frenzy.
Oh shit! What
Yay.
does that mean?
He's gonna punch you, foot face.
I'm very punchable.
Oh damn it! Does 12 hit?
12 hits. I'm not a hard target.
Oh! 3 more points of damage, and then I want to try to break loose from your ass. Like, let go of me. Like, no need to hold me by my ankles. Although, because you should buy me dinner first. Okay, am I
Gnome
just
voice,
doing
quit taking my lines!
Shut up. We can talk too.
Is that another opposed strength check?
Yes, it is there, Yamugas.
There's enough of him to go around, motherfucker.
23.
Yeah,
He really.
he has a good hold on
Determined
those
to-
ankles there. You got one more attack there, Dumplin.
First. 14, so that's 3 more points of damage.
Yamugas,
We can talk this out. We can talk this out.
Dumplin is still grappled by you.
Stop kicking me and punching me. That's it. I'm slamming her again. No, so that's not a hit. I rolled it's a 9.
No.
You go to slam and miss the platform and just kind of swing her around.
Woo!
Or she kind of sits up a little bit and you miss hitting the platform.
Oh, jeez.
I like that one. I just kind of reach up. I'm going down. I'm taking you with me.
Go ahead, Dumplin.
Can I drag us closer to the middle of the platform?
You have movement.
Drag you over there. I'm gonna put your head through these boards.
Dumplin, go ahead.
I am going to.
Hmm.
So that's 17. Take your 3 more damage. And then I'm going to try to get ungrappled again because I'm freaking wow.
Oh, uh-oh,
Okay.
uh-oh. I better roll high here. Ah, that's funny.
I'm free.
No.
No, he rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a nat
Oh, did he?
20.
Oh, damn it! What is it with your mod? Oh no, because if you got yours is higher than mine.
I got a +5 to strength.
Your modifiers, your modifier's higher.
So you get to
Stop it!
You get to attack again.
Oh, I do. Okay. Well, I guess I can at least get stuff in now. Okay, 9, 14 hits. Just 3 more points.
So as you're holding these ankles there, Yumugus, you lose a grip on one, and the foot just comes out and it smacks you straight in the nose.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's broke. I got a bloody nose.
So Yumugus, it is your turn now, and you still have Dumpling grappled.
First one is only a 8. So I swing
Grab it on your arm. Nope.
The second one's only a 10. Damn it! Stick it off.
Slam this.
Yamugus's
Alright,
belly is so big he can't bend over to hit the platform if Dumpling kind of gets up and holds their knees.
You're like a monkey.
Dumpling, is your turn.
I'm going to kick you in the nose again. It's 19. Take 3 points.
So you get another foot to the face there, Yamugus.
What?
Right,
Me?
my
My
face is now a bloody mess.
I'm gonna roll my strength to try to get out. It's like, let me go, and it won't keep happening.
I only got an 8 that time. Oh, I think you got free.
Looks like you got free there, Dumpling.
I'm like stunned with my nose splattered across my face.
Right.
So, Dumpling, you kick him in the face, and he's so shocked he drops you. And he's like holding his face there for a moment.
Oh.
What
do you do, Dumpling? You have some movement if you want it.
Twitch my way over here, away from him. Twitchy. Moving around.
Yamugus, is your turn.
I kind of shake my head a little bit, and then I am charging, and I'm going to try to knock them off the platform. Oh, it's an at 20. 25 with the strength.
Okay. And with that, give me a dexterity check.
13.
The crowd sees Yamugus run towards Dumpling. The platform actually starts shaking a little bit. Dumpling's a little bit thrown off their game. Yamugus goes "Rah!" and goes to grab Dumpling and pushes, and the two of them end up going off the platform into the water.
Oh, we both went off.
Oh my god! Together. Oh, baby, if you wanted to get wet.
How deep is this water? I can't swim. There's no way I can
It's
swim.
deeper than both of you.
Shit. I try to grab Dumpling and
Okay.
take them with me to the bottom.
That is so fucked up. Grab your
Dumpling,
grab your
you
own
see
hair.
this big, massive, blubbery thing kind of trying to push you down to get up and get air. And you are being pushed down to kind of his waist level as he's trying to get up and get air. It is your turn.
No, kick you in the face.
You can't reach
Does he
his
have a
face. You're kind
Okay,
of at
does he
waist
have-
level, so
Like, is he holding me? Like he has...
he's pushing
me
you
down?
down because he's trying to
pushing
get
me
himself up.
I'm punching you in the gut.
That tickles.
Trying not to die. Punch you again. See if this will work. 14.
14 will hit.
So Yamugus, you get three points of damage from a punch to your kidney as you're trying to hold
Big
this
bubble.
twitching little thing below you so that you can stay above water. Because I don't know if you can swim or not.
I don't think I can. Kind of let those skills go to the side when I was younger.
I will just say.
Uh-oh.
So,
Okay.
Yamugus, it is your turn.
Can I attempt to swim or something? I don't know what.
You can try to doggy paddle or something.
Is that
Make
a,
a
roll or-
dexterity check, please.
A 4. I'm panicking.
You just
I'm
as
panicking.
as you try to doggy paddle, you just go below the water again. And Dumplin, you are no longer being held under, and it is your turn.
Okay, then I want to just try to swim away and get back up on the platform.
Okay, give me a dexterity check to see how you swim.
17?
You get over to the platform and
Okay.
give me a strength check to get up on it.
20?
You get up on it.
Woo!
Now, here's the thing. You are up on the platform, and you see this big whale of a man just flailing about and barely able to keep his head up. It keeps going under.
I'm just, well,
Can I try again?
Well, first, you're going to have to give me a Constitution saving throw.
oh no.
Okay. You punched me in the kidney and all my air went out.
You should have been nicer.
It's a 12.
You don't swallow any major amounts of water, and you do get a little breath. But you can try again with a dexterity check. So you see this this big blubbery guy floundering, you think he's trying to swim over to you, and it looks like he's kind of doing it by just slapping the water, and he's gradually moving over there.
Finally getting the hang of it.
So next round, Yamugus, you could try to pull yourself up onto the platform. Dumplin, it is your turn.
Okay, so he's like right by the platform.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him in the face. It's 23, taking 3 points of damage.
So, Yamugus, you have been flailing to get over to the dock. You're going, thank God. And you go to reach. As your hands go up, your head goes beneath the water. You realize that's a bad move. So you flounder a little bit. You finally get your face above the water, and you get kicked once again in the face. And you take 3 more points of damage. Dumplin?
I'm gonna step on one of your hands.
Oh no.
Oh. It's a 7.
You realize he
That's not-
doesn't have a good grip yet, so his hand's not even really out of a grip to the edge of the platform yet. Yamugus, it is your turn. If you want to make an attempt, you can make a strength check to try to get up on the platform.
21.
You pull yourself up, and you are kind of currently on your knees on the edge of the platform, prone on the platform because you've been floundering so much. Next round, you can do the whole getting up from prone thing.
So that's my whole turn.
Yeah, because you had to try to grab the platform, and then you had to pull yourself up and all that. All the while dodging kicks and such. Dumplin, it is your turn.
Just have
I look up.
on his knee.
I look up at you. I look up at you with my face is all smashed in, and I just look up at you with the pleading eyes. Please don't kick me in the face again.
Oh, not in the face? Oh, okay. Kick him in the ribs.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
So that's
that's
another
gonna hurt.
3 points.
Yamugus, because you're right on the edge there, give me a dexterity save, please.
Oh, shit.
God. A 15.
You keep your grasp onto the platform.
Wait,
the crowd
for
is
this
going
one?
wild at this point, by the way.
Let me kick him again.
Go ahead.
17. Right in your side.
Oh,
It's not in your face.
So,
I keep my word.
Yamugus, give me another dexterity saving throw, please.
You don't gotta die if you would just get knocked out.
another 15.
Okay, you're able to. You're a big, massive man, so you're able to. You're taking this damage, but you're not really budging much. It is your turn, Yamugus.
She's right next to me, right?
You could use your half your movement to get up, and you could easily get on top of her, like with your movement there, without a problem.
I am going to attempt to throw her in the water to stop the pain.
Okay, we are going to do another strength challenge.
24.
Yep. He gets it.
You know what, Yamugas? Roll me a 20-sider, and I'm going to use that as a guide for how far you threw this little wiry character.
All right.
Oh.
A 15.
Dumpling got thrown to here. So you
I
throw
launched you.
you throw
Right.
Dumpling into the middle there of the water. The crowd starts cheering, and then you hear the crowd go really wild, and they all start pointing up at this.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, you hear a ratcheting, and you see a portcullis rise up out of the water. And shortly thereafter, you see the water move like something is swimming out.
I moved to the center of the platform. Oh no.
And you see Dumpling kind of a little bit flailing, but kind of trying to get themselves up. Dumpling, go ahead and move.
There we go.
Play the Jaws theme. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
It is your turn, Yamugas. You see about here, you do see a fair amount of water kind of waving about, headed kind of in the direction of Dumpling. So do you do anything during your turn there, Yamugas?
Can I rip up a board, throw it at Dumpling?
Make me a strength check.
12?
Yeah. We'll say you pull up a board off the edge there.
All right. And I'm just going to launch it at Dumpling.
Okay. We're going to say you can make the attack with disadvantage because you don't really know how to throw a board.
No problem. So with disadvantage, it's an 8.
It kind of goes, spins, and then just kind of goes off to the side.
Hey!
Dumpling,
I could have used that.
Dumpling, it's your turn.
Yeah, for all you know, I'm trying to help you.
You missed!
After I throw the board, I turn around to the crowd and I do the, I think I've won. I'm like,
So you're flailing there, Dumpling, and you see this big, massive thing turn around with its hands in the air, nodding and going, yeah! And you go under if you raise up your hands. Okay, where are you moving to?
I just moved.
Yamugas, your turn. You doing anything?
do I see where the thing is?
It's getting closer. As a matter of fact, you kind of can see something kind of large, a large shadow under the water, kind of slowly moving in that direction.
Do I think she's going to make it?
It's going to be
Before it
close,
gets there.
but it's a possibility.
I'm going to try and tear up another board. I got a 9 that time.
You can't get that one. You can't get it up. You can't get that board off the platform.
You can't get it up. Oh, is that why he's so cranky? Because he can't get it up? Come on!
So you're
All right.
straining to get that board.
That wood is giving you trouble. Oh!
All right. I'm rushing over to the edge of the platform where I think she's coming. And I'll wait there.
Dumpling, is your turn.
In fact, I hold out a hand.
Okay, so you make it to the edge
I'm
of
Finally to the edge.
I am going to give you a dexterity check with disadvantage to see if you can pull yourself up. Are you reaching out a hand there, Yamugas?
Yes, if she'll take it. Yep.
Okay.
Well, shit. It's I got a 1.
Goes to reach up and ends up going under. Yamugas, it is your turn. You can make an
Okay.
attempt to fish her out of the water.
I mean, like I can reach her?
Yeah. You're big enough that if you kind of get prone, you can reach down and put your hand into the water to try to grab her.
I do
Go
that.
ahead and make an attack roll to see if you can grab her.
A 23.
You get a hold of an arm or hair or something. Dumpling,
I'm
you're
attempting
underwater and have a
I am
mouth.
attempting to keep. I'm attempting to keep the head underwater.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Dumpling, give me a contested strength roll, please.
I'm pretty sure if you get back up on the platform, I'm dead. So. Shit. I only got a 10.
You are able to avoid being held under there, Dumpling. Yamugas, give me a perception check, please.
All right. I rolled a 1, and I think I have a -2 or 3. I probably got a handful of hair, and I said, "Oh shit! Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God!"
So
Size
a
of that
14 hit you, Yamugas,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and a natural 20 to hit you there, Dumpling.
Well, yeah.
Both of you get grabbed by a very large tentacle. The tentacle that grabs you, Dumpling, is probably the same diameter as your own. Like, it's bigger than the diameter of your waist. And
Damn, that's huge.
both of you take 6
They make
points of
books
damage.
about this.
Okay. Whose turn was last?
I tried to hold your head underwater, and then you got away.
So I think it's Dumpling's turn.
Dumpling is definitely gonna frenzy.
Okay, Dumpling is grappled.
Well, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Okay, I'm going to try to get out of it. 5. So,
18.
yay. So I'm still grappled. So I'm just gonna punch, do what I got. Can I punch kick? Well, only a 7. So I'm gonna
That
try
misses.
to kick it one more. I'm gonna do what the fuck? Oh my god!
Your dice have abandoned you.
You're pounding on this rubbery appendage and nothing seems to be happening.
Normally I like this in a creature, but not today.
Yamugas, you are grappled. What would you like
Trying
to
to
do?
break out. I got a 10 strength check.
28.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
I'll just
You look
die
like a big
here.
boy. Start eating
I'll
it.
just die.
Just chomp,
I just die. My face is a mess. My jaw's probably broke. Like, ah.
The crowd sees this partial rubbery massive head and these tentacles that have come up onto the platform. They just see the one that's wrapped around Yamugas, and it keeps kind of going around like a giant anaconda. And the head just slowly sinks down into the water. You know what? You can make me a strength check again, Yamugas, to see if you're able to withstand being pulled back into the depths.
14.
17.
Oh, shit.
So you are pulled down into the water.
No. I take a big breath.
And through the murky water, you can just catch a brief glimpse of Dumpling down there as well, with a giant tentacle wrapped around them.
Make oh shit eyes. I make oh shit eyes at you under the water.
So Dumpling, go ahead and make a strength check.
I will do strength. Oh!
And as you're doing that, you can see as the tentacles move around the water, beneath them in the center of the body is this giant beak that is just kind of opening and closing. So you see the light from above start to get dimmer and dimmer as you're being pulled down. It starts to get really dark. You have a feeling you've been pulled beneath the platform.
Rest in watery pieces.
So wherever you are, you hear the crowd go wild. Gaius,
Oh, sounds like someone's having a good time.
Butt Trumpet, and Vivalda, were you watching it all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because Calandra kept saying, "Stop stealing my lines!"
You do not see the last people rise up, and finally the battle is called, and there is no winner. The
Well, they're
I'm
dead.
glad we didn't place any bets.
Nope.
the announcer announces the next battle, which will be one Gaius Argos and one Agrona Reed.
What?
What?
What does that mean? Did they just call me?
Is it your turn?
I thought Reed was like is Reed his first or his last name, or is he just like Cher, where he?
And the share comes back!
Are you not fighting?
I didn't think so.
So, Gaius, you walk out. Behind you is a very heavily armed and armored guard. Or he looks like a mercenary is what he looks like.
Yeah.
And behind him is a very young-looking kid in robes. And there is another young-looking kid in robes at the end of the bridge as you walk out to the platform.
And as the crowd sees Gaius, he's walking out just in pants, no boots, and you realize this is probably the first time you've seen him without armor in a while, and his cardio's paid off. He's looking like Clegane the mountain, but like shorter.
Oh, dark
Climb
memories.
that. Well,
With just
I'm gonna
hand
climb that later.
wraps around his fists and just a skin of wine about his side. That's all he's walking out with.
I don't
I've
I
got
don't know why,
next.
but I have an urge.
Just
I have
with
an
him.
urge to call him the Hill. Not quite a mountain, but a hill.
The hillock.
It's a stage name.
From the other side, would you like to describe yourself, Agrona?
Yeah. You see a woman with a peg leg and a hook for a hand. And she comes out. She looks like she's got plenty of stories from all the scars on her. Very weathered. Looks like she spends a lot of time in the sun. She has pretty long beach wave hair as well.
And she smells like coconut.
Yeah,
And rum.
Yes!
surprisingly
Love
pleasant
already.
scent.
It's one of the
want them
Malibu girls.
I told them the name is Aggie, not Argonona. Whatever.
The two of you each come to the edge of the platform. The official lets you know the first round, each of you roll initiative. Put in your bonuses there for your character. And that the first round, no damaging attacks are allowed to give each of you a chance to position yourself. You can start doing anything you want the second round. No magic. All of you in the bleachers there, notice there's still the occasional bubbles coming up and breaking on the surface to the right of the platform.
Bunch of people are starting to do the wave all throughout the stands.
Do we as opponents see the bubbles coming out?
Because the platform is about a couple feet above the surface of the water, I will say both of you can give me a perception check each at disadvantage.
Just so you know, I got a nat 1 for my initiative, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, and Gaius has a 10, so I guess he's going first.
Okay.
My perception. No, that can't happen. That's not okay, actually.
Yeah, Gaius will take the
have-
12 perception instead of the 15.
Aggie doesn't see anything.
Hey,
I'll
Bree,
say
just
just
roll
Yay!
ones for me, all right? Just
Uh,
keep rolling ones for me all night. I'll appreciate that.
we'll say that out of the corner of your eye, you just catch something like some water pop or just kind of some disturbance in the water. Gaius, you are first.
Movement. 1, 2, 3. Using his action, he is going to dash right across
Okay.
and get within 5 feet of. I'm sorry, I didn't. He kept sprinting up. Hold on, because this is going to be. Ooh, you got a hook for a hand. Okay, this seems unfair.
Aye.
Okay, well, best of luck. I'm going to have to beat you into submission or drown you, I think, or something.
I have luck on my side.
Do you? I don't feel it. I have the dodge. As Gaius finishes the wineskin and like throws it behind him and just
Ow!
gets into a stance. Oh
They
damn!
let you have alcohol in here.
They didn't say anything about that.
Both of you do notice hanging above the platform, about 30 feet above the platform, is an hourglass that is empty. In other words, it's totally run out.
Oh, that's not good.
Aggie, it is your turn.
I'm gonna whack him.
Well, you can't first round. You can't your first round.
Can I prep a dodge?
Sure.
Can I go around him, or would that...
As long
Gotta
as you
get
stay within
around
5
him.
feet of me.
Yeah, I'm staying within 5 feet. And I'm gonna prep a dodge.
Gaius, it
All
is
right.
your turn.
So the dodge, that gives me disadvantage to attack, right?
Yeah.
At which point, Gaius, as you work around, spins to meet you, and let's see. Would a 23 or a 23 hit?
I think those would hit.
So Gaius
Sounds about
spins,
right.
following you around, and does 7 bludgeoning damage as his hand whips out and strikes flat against the side of your neck, stunning you for a moment, and he moves in for a bonus action because of Tavern Brawler, to grapple you.
Damn!
Which is, you
What do
can
I roll to
contest that
contest?
with an athletics or acrobatics against my athletics check. Didn't roll well there. Better than you did. Gaius moves in.
7 plus...
Oh,
For
you have a
athletics,
plus.
that would be Dex, yeah?
Athletics or
strength.
acrobatics.
Either way, it's +2, so that would be 9.
So Ty goes to the.
I'm going to say I don't know that the grapple succeeded.
Okay. He uses the maneuver when grappling to work his way around and behind her.
Okay.
Even though she does break free of his arm lock.
Okay.
He's like, oh, hook. Oh, weird. It's supposed to be a hand. Fuck.
You also notice that the hook is kind of like a long rod that squares off at the end like a hook.
Yeah. This almost seems like a weapon.
I know what you're talking about. This is my hand. And I whack him.
If I take it off and start beating you with it, does it count as a weapon for me?
Aye,
God,
yes.
What?
Pig leg?
Can I, whack
It's
him?
almost-
Is it my turn?
Yep.
This almost seems unfair.
Nice. That is 14 plus 2. So 16
It
to
hits.
hit.
It hits. Gaius is unarmored.
And then I can hit you with my hook. It's 2, so 1 plus 2 plus 2, so 5. And then I'm going to hit him again. Can I hit him again with my hook?
Yep.
Don't think that hits. That is a 6.
Yeah. After the first one, Gaius kind of just leans back a little bit and the hook just whips by him.
Anything else, Aggie?
No, after that last whack, she's just like, ugh, because she's upset that it missed.
Gaius, it is your turn once again.
And as Gaius dodges out of the way, snap kicks in the good leg, not the peg leg, right into the knee for a nat 20.
Oh, man.
He does 9 bludgeoning damage to the side of her knee. Bonus action going to try to grapple her again. Athletics check is a 16 is the number to beat.
Come on, Aggie. Nope.
Okay.
You got her.
Gaius stuns you with the leg, swoops in,
Ah!
wraps his arm around your non-hook arm, hand on the neck, spins you, and starts pushing you toward the edge. And I'm going to be using my movement to... Her character's right there now, right on the edge.
Oh, damn.
Because I can force your
okay.
movement, my speed's halved when I do this.
Can I both try to break free and attack, or do I only get the option of one?
You get the option of one, but you can, with your attacks, you can do one and then the other.
But if I don't contest, he will push me off. So I think I need to contest here. I'm going to attempt to break free.
I shall roll.
Okay, 11 plus 2. So
14 on my end.
Oh, man.
You try to
Okay.
slide out, and he locks in, and you just feel his hand push into a nerve cluster and just stun you briefly. I study medicine. Woman.
I usually do a lot
know.
better than this.
I can tell by all your missing limbs.
Can I use my peg leg against him?
Yeah, but in this particular way, it'll just work like a normal hit.
Well, she got a gun in there? What?
Okay.
Raise the leg up and shoot me?
A normal hit, so it would just be an unarmed strike then.
Right.
Correct? Okay, I'll go for an unarmed strike then. So 13 plus my dex, which is 2, does 15 hit?
15 does hit, yes.
Okay, still plus 2, so still 3.
Oh, rude. Well, enjoy the swim. And Gaius is going to attempt to shove her into the drink. Once again, strength, athletics on my part, on your part, Viv, or Brianna, your character, it's strength or dex again. So, contest roll.
No!
19.
Aggie has horrible luck, actually.
Gaius
This is her
breaks-
worst day by far.
Gaius,
So you see Aggie put her peg leg down to try to stop you, and it kind of gets in the crease between two boards and just slides.
yeah,
and you
Gaius
push.
kind of. Well, actually, what he does is he rolls her real hand around, and then just snap kicks to the side, driving her out and over into the water. At which point he just cracks his neck. That was a good workout. Is this a ring out kind of situation? Do you do ring outs here? I really didn't read the rule book before I showed up.
You look over, and the guard on the side by the bridge just shakes his head.
Oh, no? Oh, okay. Well, interesting. At which point, Gaius will at least take a step back and then gesture back up toward him.
Aggie, is your turn.
Yes, so I'm in the water. How high up is the platform?
A few feet. So
Okay.
the way this is going to be is you will be making a strength check to try to get up onto the platform.
Okay.
And then next round, you can get up from prone.
Then I'm going to swim up to where I see the easiest ledges to get up on the platform
Okay.
and attempt to get up.
Give me a strength check, please.
All right.
You just need to get above a 10.
Ayo, 14.
You are prone and on the platform. Guys,
Yep.
over about here in the water. If you look at your token and go directly to the right,
Gotcha.
it's
Okay.
out about 10 to 15 feet from the platform. The water is starting to stir a little bit, just like little ripples underneath, from underneath.
Well, Gaius, now knowing that he has to thoroughly defeat this person, comes walking up, and let's roll with advantage because they're prone. I 18 hit. Bree?
Yep.
Yeah, Gaius walks over and then just kicks his feet straight out, bringing his elbow down, and slams it right on their back for an additional
Oh my
5
God.
damage. And then I'm going to need you to make another grapple save.
Okay.
Now, Paul, is
For how much damage did you say?
5 more bludgeoning damage done to you.
Okay, thank you.
Gaius drops his elbow down on it, locks their arm, and then rolls the two of them. I roll other Reed. Your last
Aggie
name's
for
Reed, right?
Aggie
Yeah, I know a
Reed.
person. This is the conversation Gaius is having as he's rolling. I know a Reed as he rolls over into the middle, toward the middle of the arena.
I hope we're not related.
I don't think so. He's a halfling. He ends up on top, but has you in like an arm bar now. You move?
Aggie, is your
My
turn.
move? All I can do is contest, right?
Yep.
Where
No, you
is
can
my
still-
person?
Well, you
Am
can
I on move,
attack.
right?
You can
Yeah,
attack.
just right next to me.
You can
Okay.
you can contest or attack.
No.
You can do one of each or two of one.
I'm gonna attack twice then. Can I attack with my hook?
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Hold on, let me roll again.
She needed that. She really needed that.
Yeah, let's see if Paul accidentally kills me.
Nope, that was a 10.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So I can do since I got that, I can do my
Double.
I'll do double.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
But I
right.
also have my other thing. If a natural 19 or 20 is rolled, I can make the opponent prone with my hook. If you wish, I'll roll damage, and Gaius can roll a dex save
Yep.
to avoid being prone. 1d4. 1 plus 4 plus 2. 7, and then 7 times 2 equals 14. So you take 14 damage, and you did not pass the save. So you
What was the
are.
save?
It was 15. Even though I was prone and I did this with the natural 20, like, so now it's kind of like a flip over. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. And I also get to roll my next attack to stab you with my peg leg. So I'm going to do that. It's an 18 plus 2, so 30,
Yep.
20. And
Weird, doesn't hit.
1d6
I don't-
damage. Strange. That's
Yeah.
bizarre. So that would be 1d6 plus 1 plus my dex again. So 5 plus 3, 8.
Ow.
I'm tired of this game. And I just stab him with my peg leg. And that's my turn.
Well, still grappling successfully, Gaius.
Well, before
Holding
you do
on to-
anything,
You're
guys,
grappled now.
you have you
Actually,
are
am I
pegged.
grappled?
Yeah, you're pegged down by the peg leg because she hit.
Oh, it's stuck in the ground?
It's stuck in you, so you have
Okay.
to make another dex save to be able to get up.
13?
Is it
All
still
right,
the
well,
15? Okay.
then, then Gaius just, with his one leg pegged to the ground, just kicks out with his other right into their good leg as his attack.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm assuming a 19 hits, so that is
Yeah,
5
that
more
does.
bludgeoning damage, and he's aiming for the thigh, inner thigh of where the peg leg is to try and extra dislodge it and also stun a bit.
Okay. Yes, and you can attack with your peg leg once again
Oh, sick.
because
Okay,
he
then I'll
failed
do
it.
that
He
again.
failed his dexterity save.
I'll go with my peg leg once more. 9 plus 2, so not great.
Not going to hit?
11.
No,
Doesn't
that
hit?
does not hit. Nope.
For my second attack, I'll try again. Not good at all. Nope.
Yeah. Guy sees that, and you know that strike he made to your thigh just made it just numb enough that right between his legs, and he's just like, "Huh, not there."
That was a warning. That was a warning.
Oh, okay. Let me give you
Right.
a warning then. As- Luckily, you're right on top of him.
Standing above him now.
Gaius curls his feet under him, kicks up, and uppercuts for 23, dirty,
That
obviously,
hits.
for 7 damage. And then we need to make a grapple
Woo.
check.
She's looking pretty bloody.
And Gaius is getting he's got blood running out of the corner of his mouth and like out of one nostril, and he's got just the biggest grin on his face right now.
Guys, with that big grin, You see a large reddish tentacle slide up onto the platform from directly
The
to the
right
right
side.
of your token.
Oh.
And a second
shit.
one starts to come up.
Gaius attempts to grapple. Brianna, do you want to roll to contest? I didn't roll well.
Natural 20.
So as Gaius sees this, fails, and it distracts him from the grapple, he's like, tentacles behind you.
I'm not falling for that.
Not a trick. Not a trick. And you know
Eyes
what?
locked on Gaius.
Yeah. Okay.
Aggie, is your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack him with my hook. That's not great.
Nope.
6, so no, but I'll swing again.
Yeah.
Girl, what's going on?
Gaius
What's
is just,
going on here?
as you're swinging in, he just uses his hand and like strikes the inside of where your wrist should be and just clangs it away twice. He's like, no, seriously, like tentacles. At which point, he's not going to attack this round. He's going to action shove. So, athletics versus either, strength or dex again. Ooh,
Okay.
That's bad. That was worse, though.
5.
For you somehow. Yeah, to my 8. So Gaius shoves you back. Gaius shoves you back 5 feet. It's like, sorry, tentacles behind you, though. Pushes you toward them, and then uses his move action out and away from the tentacles. Yeah,
You
so I pushed.
see-
It's like,
You
no!
see Gaius all of a sudden, like, start backing away.
He like tucks and
Um,
rolls, and he's like, "Wasn't lying. You should run now."
Oh, shite. All right.
A 21 and an 18 on you, Aggie.
Yeah. She about to be crunched.
I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity save twice versus each tentacle as they hit you to see if you can dodge being entangled.
Nope.
Okay, the first one does 4 points of damage.
The other one is only an 8 as well.
You are entangled. The other one does 6 points of damage.
So 8 and 6.
Yeah.
She's out.
You see
She had
Gaius.
9 left after Gaius.
Gaius, you see
Oh, really?
this thing come up on the edge, slam and wrap around Aggie with 2 tentacles, and Aggie gets hit in the head and just kind of slumps over the tentacle, and the big creature just slowly sinks back into the water, pulling Aggie's body with it.
Oh, what the? Really? Can I use magic now to fight the beast? He's like,
Someone writes a
asking
sea
guards.
shanty after me.
The mercenary on the side says, "No, that's a different round of battles."
How does the crowd react?
They are
Oh,
going
Calandra's
nuts.
dying. Calandra is dying.
And Gaius just kind of like shrugs his shoulder and is like holding his hands up. Are you not entertained?
Oh, God.
The crowd is going wild.
Gaius goes over to like the wineskin that he like threw and it was like laying on the ground somewhere, picks it up. He's like, oh, there's still more. Chugs
Last
more out
sip.
of it, corks it, and then like wings it into the crowd.
Okay. You are escorted off of the platform and taken to a room. They tell you normally, being that you did not bring the opponent to 0 or did not bring them to unconsciousness, you wouldn't normally receive anything, but because we were entertained, we're going to give you 25 gold pieces.
It was a good work. It was a good workout. As
So,
he's sitting there, like mopping the blood off his face and like sticking his head. I guess there's like a water barrel, and he's like dunking his head in and whipping it back out with like the blood and the water just cascading off and just down over his body. He's like, "That was a blast, though. Weird with the squid, though."
Well, the octopus was from the previous battle and hadn't.
Been slain? Is that
Correct.
a thing? We'd have to beat it to death with our bare hands?
Well, do you were told, weren't you, that the chance of death would be escalated if you did not hurry?
Yes, but I noticed when I entered, there was no time left in the hourglass at all.
Well, that was from the round before you, which then escalates everybody.
Oh, well, you see, that specifically I don't think was pointed out to me. I knew there was a time frame, which is why I first attempted the ring out, not knowing there wasn't a ring out thing, which is why I allowed them to get back on the thing and start beating the holy hell.
Your Honor, with all due respect,
The person's holding the sack of your gold and saying, "Do you really want to keep arguing?"
Oh, no, not at all. I was just saying, I just didn't know. But I appreciate you giving me the 25 gold for doing a good job. I'm just saying, I just didn't know. Just making conversation.
take the money and go!
It was a
Who's
blast,
that?
though.
Somebody
We had a
say
great
that?
time.
So, Gaius, you
Yeah.
can go out.
Gaius gears back up, gets his stuff.
No!
Oh no, he's not, like, he's still kind of soaked, so he's not, like, he's put on, like, the bottom half of his armor, and he's, like, just carrying the top half for the time being until he dries.
What are you
had
doing?
pants.
I don't understand.
I still had pants
He's
on the
putting
entire
his
time.
clothes back on. It's putting a barrier. It's harder to get to.
Yeah, I sit back with the group. I had weird cat calling during mine. Anyone else?
What? That's crazy.
My opponent, I
That's-
think, was somewhat hitting on me, perhaps. She said she would buy me a drink, but I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the audience
Oh,
that
there you
much.
go.
Let's go find her.
Dang.
Yeah. My opponent got they had a different appointment, I guess, for later on, so they're not going to be able to join us for the rest of their lives.
Well, we saw what
Ooh.
happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. What the hell am I talking about?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
your
did think
your
it was
pirate.
strange that the same thing happened to you, where there was a monster that just randomly shows up, even though the timer, like the person I fought, the monster came
Yeah.
in after we each got like one hit on each other,
Well, it sounds like the other fights were being they were going
taking
slow.
the time off.
And hey, you guys were watching. Were there more like big name fighters first, and then randos like me apparently at the end? And hook
This
hand
seems
peg
like
I
leg.
went
it's
before you.
made solely of randos.
No, there was a big name first.
Yeah, we got to
Who's
watch,
big
we got to
Commander and
watch
I
the
saw
Grey
it.
Shadow and the
Oh.
elusive Rodrigo.
The Grey Shadow.
Yes.
That guy
Ooh.
sounds like a
That's
douche.
who we're looking for. I'm still
Now-
feeling
I
those
think-
shots, you guys.
Really, you didn't sweat it out?
I guess not.
Here,
I
have
only
some
got,
wine.
like I said, like 1 or 2 hits on her, and then the squid thing came and got her. And if you look at me, I don't have a single scratch on me, actually. I
As you
have-
look at Gaius, he is black and blue in a couple places. There is an obvious hole in his leg. That
Oh,
he's
hey,
just
do
kind
you
of
want me
just
to-
got like.
Fix that? Do I need to
he
That's
fix
just
because
it?
she
had
healed
bad-
up.
Oh, I didn't heal up yet. No, I get. Well, is there still fighting going on right now, Paul? Is that,
Yeah, as a
like,
matter of
happening?
fact, they're announcing the next one.
Okay. So
From talking,
Gaius
you
is
missed the
closing his
one
eyes.
name, but you hear the second one being the headsman.
Oh, my.
Sounds intimidating. I'm just going to close my eyes and concentrate on a short rest while this fighting is going on and get some of my hit points back. Because I got stabbed repeatedly. That
You
character.
have such a big hole in you.
Well, it's just. I think just a good meditation and some more wine. That'll seal it up a bit, I'm sure.
Drink tonight, right?
What?
That's fine.
What about
We could
drinking?
drink more tonight, right?
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh yeah.
You sweated it out. Just make sure
But
you
yes.
have food.
So
Yeah,
it
right.
barely counts.
I'll go find Argus and go see if she wants to get that drink for me then.
Okay.
So while the fighting's going on, Paul, Gaius is just taking a moment to collect himself.
She's looking to wherever Argus went. Is Argus or Argos?
I'm Argos.
I believe
I don't-
yours was Eris, wasn't it?
Eris.
Eris. Oh, right. It wasn't a G. That's right. Eris. Okay. She'll just like look for her because she remembered that she said that she would buy her a drink. So she's like, I'll take a free drink. Why not?
Give me an investigation roll, please.
Okay.
Be safe.
I'll do my best. I'm not rolling for Aggie anymore, so hopefully that's good.
So you
Hopefully
should
that's
be
a good
fine.
thing. Oh my god. +1. 12.
You're not seeing her anywhere.
Alright.
Although it's going to take you a while, this is a really big arena, as you well know.
She's not that... It's not that important. She just sits back down with the friends and watches.
Okay.
All right. That was fast.
She'll find me. She seemed really adamant about it.
Does anybody else do anything during the times that they're watching the other battles?
I'm just gonna try to heal Gaius.
Gaius is
And
kind of
I'm
like...
gonna try to not get blood on me.
Is there
I watched
a
the worst
shop
of it all.
anywhere nearby? This is just an arena, right?
Yeah, there are bars. There are places to buy
Oh.
alcohol.
Hey,
I
listen,
helped.
Every little bit helps. This is good. This is good. As you see, like, the hole in his leg just close up a little bit more. You see?
Viv would lean over to Calandra or Gaius or Eldred and just ask, do either of you have any parchment or paper to create a parcel?
Eldred goes, I have
Yeah, I have paper.
I
I
just
have
have
some
the-
parchment and a quill
I have a
and
journal
some
in my
ink
bag.
and some string.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wine?
if you wouldn't mind sparing just a few pieces, I just want to wrap some things, and that is all.
Okay. Interesting place to have a birthday party, but okay. And it hands you a couple pieces of parchment, rolled up ball of twine, and lets you use his quill and his ink.
She would use this time to kind of out of eyes and read rubber ducks she bought.
Considering why you came here?
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
we gotta go find what's-his-nuts. This guy's kind of just snaps out of it. He's like, oh, one too many blows to the head. Or maybe the blood loss. Probably just the blood loss. We need to find Gray Ghost or whatever.
Gray
Gray
Shadow.
Shadow. Gray
Yeah,
Shadow.
whatever. That one.
What?
You didn't see him like backstage or whatever?
Can't say I did. I'm assuming he was all dressed in gray.
He was. It's not just a clever name.
So yes, let's get up and go take a look for him, I guess.
Eldred says, what about the other one?
Toad?
Toad?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, we haven't seen
All
a
they
toad
said
yet.
about Toad was look for the ugliest person, and I don't know how you're supposed to factor that.
Oh, there was these really ugly fighters.
Very ugly
Well,
fighters.
Was one of the fighters named Toad? I mean, you guys were watching.
They kept
One of them
calling
had a really
one.
weird name.
One was called Dumpling, and one was Humongous.
Well, I guess we could start walking, walk around, maybe ask one of the bartenders at one of these many bars that are here if they know where Toad is. So,
Ooh, and maybe while
granted,
we're at the bar, Vivalda can find Eris.
Sure.
and we find Toad, and then we find the Gray Ghost.
The Gray
whoever we have
Shadow.
to- Yeah, sorry.
Guys, you see the headsman, who is a pretty big guy with a black hood, pick up this other person and just throw them off of the platform into the water. They start flailing about trying to get back to the platform, and a big red tentacle comes up, wraps around, and pulls them down under.
Well,
That thing must eat so well.
I assume so, yes. It was all fun and games until my competitor was eaten by a squid. kind of took out the fun of it all.
You didn't see the fight with Eris, though? She
just destroyed the squid.
Who's
It
that?
was
Eldred
like-
says, all fairness,
like,
it was a
punched
different
it.
monster, though, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was.
I don't
He's
know what it
big and
was either,
slimy.
but it was different.
Yes,
it was different. She ripped
Okay.
his guts out.
I mean, all right. I mean, yes,
was.
that wasn't. I guess it was impressive. Once again, I was sitting in the back, kind of just like twiddling my thumbs. Well, really, I was meditating and training and drinking a little bit. You know,
That's
the
right.
important parts of pre-workout stuff you do.
We have to say we're. Oh no, wait. That's not. Here for the party's a different thing, right?
Yes, we already did that. This is the party, I guess.
Maybe it works again.
Should we ask again? Why is the
Maybe
party?
there's
Just
another
ask for
party.
Toad, or if they've seen the gray, whatever the last word was. I keep wanting to
Shadow.
say ghost.
All right, we could go
So-
ask.
You're down by one of the really long bars that is also where some of the bets can be made or cashed in. And there are quite a few bartenders. Some people are sitting at
Totally
the
forgot
bar.
to say, Viv totally would have bet on Gaius, but I think it's too late now.
Yeah, what were my odds?
1-to-1.
Viv
So
wouldn't
if
have
you
cared.
if
Viv
you
would've
had
been like,
bet
"I'm
one
rooting for
gold,
Gaius."
you would have gotten 2.
Okay, I was just curious. It's like, oh, did you hear? He defeated Hookhand.
Excuse me. Do you know where we can find Toad?
Roll me a 20-sider, please.
Oh, okay, that's cool. How's a 4?
Who?
Toad? Do you not know?
I don't know. A toad doesn't work here. Do you need a drink?
Yep, maybe. Have you seen the Grey Shadow?
First the drink, then we can talk about that. What do you want?
What do you have?
I've got beer. I've got whiskey.
Do you
I
have
can make
a signature cocktail of the arena?
Sure. Bloodbath it is. And they go back, start making you up a drink. And it comes in almost like a miniature fish bowl.
Freshly squeezed.
Oh my
meat.
gosh.
And it's red, and it's got a couple pieces of boba fruit in it. And it's a pretty big bowl. Pushes it over to you and says, that'll be 1 gold.
Sure. Gaius.
Maybe you get to.
Guys
Since you did such a
takes
good
a
job.
gold out and puts one down, then puts a second one down next to it. Friend, just here you go, and a tip as well. Toad, he's supposed to be like the ugliest person here. We're supposed to talk to him about some kind of business arrangement or some nonsense.
Okay,
Also, if you
how
have
much
to-
did you put down?
He put down another 2 gold pieces. This time.
Okay. The woman puts her hand over the things, goes back and goes, hold up a minute. Walks down the bar, whispers to one of the other bartenders. You see the person nod. The woman goes like that. Guy comes down and goes, you the one looking for somebody?
Yes. Me and my friends were looking for Toad, I believe is what he's known by.
Yeah.
Kind of not hard to miss from the physical.
Oh, you got that
description.
right. And he gives you a description of where in the arena he'll be sitting. He always sits there, they say. It's basically up high and in one of the corners that's not well lit. And they give you a specific corner.
Ah, well, thank you very much. And guys takes another gold piece and slides it to this particular bartender for your time.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Well, I already had some good luck out there in the arena. I figured, hopefully, I
Looks like
still
she
have
just
more.
had really bad luck. Like,
I think I
really
was
bad
just a
luck.
superior fighter.
That too.
That's all. Just good. I was really good at it.
She cheated as well, I think.
Oh,
So therefore she
multiple
deserved
times.
it.
Yeah, 2 weapons.
Well, not the death, of course, but
No, I would have definitely not wanted them to die. But also,
yes. I'm just saying her bad luck was because she cheated.
Yeah, it's karma. Monk friend told me of that.
Does anybody
one
want a
time.
sip of my drink? It's called Bloodbath.
Yo!
I'm assuming this thing's
Get
like
some
it's
straws.
a fishbowl, right?
I'll share.
Right.
Like scorpion bowl
Like
size
straws.
nonsense.
Calandra's trying not to jump in it because she's just like, this is great.
It's a very fruity drink, but you can definitely taste the whiskeys in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a very bright red, but like a juicy red, not an opaque red.
Does it stain the teeth?
No,
Okay.
Thank you.
like a cranberry
God.
juice meets strawberry red.
Like, are your gums bleeding? What's wrong? You need more citrus in your diet?
So good. Need more.
Have as much as you want. Guys paid for it.
Oh, say less.
I just-
Oh, damn it, I lost my glasses.
She did dive in.
Glasses down.
Commit to the bit.
I can't see without my glasses.
Think it's funny till she like gets out and she's like, oh, and just slaps you right in the face. Like, sorry.
Starts a bar fight.
Mm.
She's like, unless you like that, then I'm not sorry and we can talk more later.
Anyway,
Damn it, woman,
find
control
other
yourself.
people.
Okay, so Vivalda and Calandra and Butt Trumpet, are you in on this cocktail too?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I'm having dainty sips.
okay. It's quite
I
tasty.
am not.
Very fruity.
Same.
It's nice.
Okay, so
I stand
Gaius-
next to Eldred, and I just stand next to Eldred. I'm like, somebody's got to be a responsible one around here.
Eldred just very slowly goes,
If I could blink,
If I could blink.
Is that just a goblet thing? That
yeah, it's really weird. It's why they're yellow,
None of them-
actually.
none of
Never
them
close
blink.
them.
I'm so sorry.
Some people find
How do you
it
feel
really
about that?
unsettling.
so
Seriously?
I'll learn how to blink.
Gaius, Reed, and Eldred.
yes.
The other three are busy enjoying a great big cocktail. What do the three of you do?
I say to Gaius, so
Yeah.
did you meet anybody backstage we should ask about this Gray Shadow?
No,
There are two
I was
books.
kind of. I met the Hook lady briefly.
The one who died?
Yes, that was.
Oh.
So no, I mean the guards and whatnot. I was kind of in the moment, getting ready for apparently a fight to the death, which was not the original plan. So
Yeah.
it kind of threw me off a little bit when the giant squid came and ate my fucking competitor. Yeah, I was a little
Well-
out of it. We'll just say that.
I'm just really glad you got away from it, because the fight before, it took both of them into the water and they never came back.
You would think it would have had enough with two people already. It's just
Maybe it stores them like
I just
spiders,
keeps eating.
wrapping them in its tentacles.
them
and
like
just-
Eldred goes, it was really big.
Yeah.
I mean, two full-grown adults probably
Do you
would
know-
have satiated it. It's probably used
How
to eating like
often do they have these fights? If it's every night, then the squid
Just-
must be really well fed.
walking by person. Hey, are these fights like daily, weekly? It's our first time. Just
Uh,
a passerby.
It depends. It depends on a number of things. It's not all the time. Lately, ever since the sickness, they've been trying to do a few more, and
Gotcha.
lately they've also been bringing in plays. They've been doing on the platform periodically too.
Really
Oh.
plays. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that
Well,
is it less dangerous though? Do they get to perform and not be eaten by a squid?
did the players get eaten by the squid during their performance if it sucks?
I haven't seen anything like that,
Sorry,
But-
only the stand-up comedians get it if they don't fucking win the crowd over.
But I don't know if the plays are good enough. Like, I think if the play were to suck, having the option of them being eaten by a sea monster would probably make things kind of interesting.
There was a lot of squid merchandise I saw being sold. I didn't understand why. Thought it was like a small business promotion thing.
Makes sense though.
Squid is the true draw here. Who cares about the fighters?
T-shirt, I'm here for the squid.
All right, come along. Let's.
Well, the
we're
rest
over
of the
there.
party is still enjoying their cocktail.
Can we not leave the bar with it?
Not the fishbowl, no. I mean,
Chug.
okay.
We
No
gotta
worries,
go
I
with-
got this.
Oh dear.
Done.
Calandra drinks her own weight in alcohol.
Yep.
Oh God, are we gonna have a revisit of what happened with Butt Trumpet the first time they imbibed too much?
I don't want to be rude. I need to finish this drink, so I'm going to help
Like-
and do that.
Take it one for the team, Viv.
Again.
Hey, I'm trying.
Why is it always
Like,
alcohol?
I'm trying to make sure Viv doesn't have to drink too much.
And
So-
I helped.
Is that
Butt
what
Trumpet
this is?
and Calandra are
I'm
taking little
helping.
sips here and there.
Mm.
And they
No,
turn
Calandra's
to listen
chugging.
to something Gaius is saying. And Gaius goes, "We really should go." And Viv goes, "Oh, okay." With two hands, picks the whole thing up and just chugs.
Not what I meant, but also, why am I
Too
stopping?
late, it's happening.
Hold on, we gotta finish this.
It's
Get Sean
finished.
in that
there's-
chance.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
And Vivaldo all of a sudden lets out this tremendous burp.
Impressive.
If I
Round
can
of
do that, I will.
applause.
Outstanding.
That came from the diaphragm.
So where
Oh,
do
no,
you
Where'd
go?
you find my diaphragm?
To the
What?
box.
Nope. Yeah, we're going. That guy's kind of just gestures out over there. Just
I know. Let's go.
so we're on a ticking clock now. Let's get this hustle on. So we follow the bartender's directions, Paul.
Vivalda periodically has to kind of recalculate to get back with the group as you're
I kind of
walking.
reach back, take one of her hands, and like put it on my head.
Here, yeah, I was about to say, we put her on her hands on each tiny person's head, and we're like trying to walk her.
And as you do that, you
Come
feel
on.
her you feel the hand kind of running through your hair there as
Your hair
as
is
you're
so
walking.
Thank
soft.
you. Thank you. Sea salt conditioner.
Gaius, you want to
With
give
a
me
really
a
drunk Pacific Rim.
Guys, you want to give me a perception check, please, to see?
Yes. 22.
As Butt Trumpet and Vivalda are talking about the importance of proper hair care and products that are used,
As I am the expert, as anyone can see.
you start following the bartender's directions. You go and you're walking through the crowd, and you do notice a shadowy corner, and there seems to be a solitary figure sitting there with a large tankard of something, and eating from a little sack.
Is it a gray, shadowy area?
No, it's just dark over there. It's one of the few places that the light isn't reaching because the back goes up higher to the next level, and there's kind of like in the shadow there.
Well, hello. Are you the person known as Toad?
See the person who was about ready to stick something in their mouth, and they freeze for a second, drop it down into the sack, looks up at you. You notice one milky eye. You notice skin that seems to be two different shades. One is kind of normal, but bordering maybe a little on the grayish side, a little ashen. And the other is very white, kind of like the underbelly of a scavenger fish. it reminds you of times that you've had your feet in the water for way too long. That kind of weird white color it takes after a long bit in the water.
He's
And
got
you notice
feet-colored eyes.
the skin.
Oh, that's okay.
You notice a number of scars. The edges of the mouth are torn a little bit. But what catches your attention the most is there is a scar going across the face, up over the head, and you can't see where it goes. The hair is long, but in patches. And like it's thin and long, but only in patches and hangs down. And that scar that goes diagonally across the face and up and over the head, it looks like whoever sewed up that wound didn't line everything up properly. So it's just slightly off. The two sides of that wound are just slightly off. So it's kind of really weird to look at this person in the face. And they say, "Who wants to know?"
Our friend Murph told us to look you up here. You know him?
Murph's a pretty common name. I've heard of a couple Murphs.
This one deals in, say, shadowy business on occasion. And Gaius kind of like sits down. Oh, by the way, I'm Gaius. You might have seen me out there fighting a little bit earlier. Murph pointed at us.
Took your win away from you, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, they at least seemed to. It was entertaining, and I enjoy a good fight every now and again. He mentioned to talk to you because we're looking for a little bit of information, and you are the closest thing we can get to an expert on. And Gaius kind of like pulls out 5 gold coins and just kind of like puts it on the seat between them. An expert on the prison.
He kind of adjusts himself, and you see the coins disappear. He says, yeah, word travels fast when that happens.
So basically, here to, pick your brain, get some, whatever you might happen to know about the place.
Old Toad has to wonder why you want to know about what I know about the place. Seems to me you wouldn't be asking if you didn't have a purpose.
Well, of course. Well, let's... Toad, why were you locked up?
Number of reasons, actually. Murder. Assault.
They deserve
robbery,
it?
Burglary.
There just so happens to be someone in there that shouldn't be.
He starts laughing to himself. You ask any of them in there, none of them did it.
But you see, I actually know for a fact this individual doesn't. But if you haven't noticed, the powers that be have been a little bit more aggressive in protecting the city as of late.
You talking about the guy with the gold-plated ass up on the mountain?
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
Basically,
what? I'm sorry, what?
It wasn't actually.
What?
Yeah, it's like a term.
Ass?
Like, not. It's born with a silver spoon in your mouth. There's a couple different ways to say the thing that he's saying.
Oh.
Toad, we heard that you got sentenced for 10 years and were able to get out after 3. How did that happen?
Had some people owed me some favors. Called them in.
Did you break out?
No, I was let out free and clear.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are you looking to go in there?
I mean, if we had to.
You're looking to break someone out?
Whoa, nobody's saying that.
Yeah.
Right, Toad?
Yep.
This is all hypothetical. There's a guy in there that may or
Educational
may not.
purposes only.
We're looking. There's somebody that's in there that shouldn't be in there. Would we like to just get them out, like what happened with you? Sure, that would be fantastic. But I don't see that necessarily happening like that.
No, probably not. I'm unique case, as you can tell. Tell you what, though, you want to go in. I'll go in with you. Small price. Plus, beforehand, I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay.
Why would you want to go in?
Miss the place. Call me sentimental.
Okay, sentimental, but
He really thinks he's hysterical, doesn't he?
I've taken a couple punches to the head recently, so probably
He lost a lot of blood.
it was a hook and a peg leg. It was not fun, but yeah, no. Well, what's the price you might be charging for your?
It's called 10 gold.
10 gold. Okay.
Yeah, cheap. This information usually goes for about 5 times that. I know that for a fact. But you take me with you. I get to see some old friends. I'll do it for 10.
Okay.
We're gonna start a riot.
I think perhaps we should talk about this.
Yeah, this does sound like a good deal. You mind if me and my fellows have a sidebar conversation real quick, Toad?
You go ahead. I got peanuts to eat here.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Peanuts?
Peanuts.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I hearing issue.
Something in your ear?
Only when they don't know where it's supposed to go.
Oh,
First timers.
You want a peanut there, pretty lady? Have a seat next to old Toad here.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe first we talk,
Crawl up next to
Commander.
Toad and have some peanuts.
I'll just. Well, if there's a need for the vote, I guess we'll get. Calandra, you can join him for peanuts later. Do you want to? Come on.
You see Toad kind of put his arm through hers, offers her the sack of peanuts.
Offering him being offered a sack of nuts. Sack of nuts, yeah.
Right in front of me.
Viv just walks away.
Guy just throws up his hands. He's like, whatever.
You see
be right
Eldred walk with you, Viv. His eyes are wide, looking down at the ground like... And you just hear under his breath Eldred go, wow.
Exactly.
as I'm like walking away with the group, I'm like, should we save Calandra? What's happening here?
Let's not go far. Keep her in eyesight, but away from
We're
earshot.
just going out of earshot. Yeah, I mean, there's a loud crowd. Fight still going on, right, Paul?
If she needs us, she'll give us the look. There's a look.
You will hear me
Ooh,
scream
maybe
out
she'll use-
pineapple.
She'll use that safe word thing that she talked about before.
Eldred goes, okay, yeah, so...
I don't trust him.
Oh, this is suspicious as all hell. But
I don't.
I feel like he'd turn us
if
in.
we have him come with us, he's going to try and break out some friends. As he
I
was...
mean, to be quite honest, that might not be a terrible distraction.
Eldred goes, that's actually pretty smart.
But what if he's going with us so that he could turn us in and get more money from the guards or something?
He's going to turn us in as he's also breaking into the jail with us.
Unless he
We don't
tells
know
them
if-
ahead of time that we're coming, and then he hands us over.
He could. He could. I mean...
Eldred goes, you have a point there, but, I don't know, looking at the guy, I don't know that that's someone that the guards are going to go, our trusted
trust him.
informant.
He said that he was locked up for so many things. And
Yes, he was. And now he's
Horrible.
free because he's a free person now because he was able apparently to either bribe or call in favors with somebody in power. So corruption, yay. We know this is a problem in the city.
we don't know if his friends are good or bad, though. If they've been locked up for the wrong reasons or if they have been locked up for the right reasons.
Correct. But I also know for a fact that they torture prisoners in that establishment.
While everybody's talking, I check on Calandra. I look back. What's going on?
Calandra, you've been he's offered you a drink, he's offered you peanuts, said, lovely lady like you, love to take you out to dinner sometime.
Have you ever heard of only clerics?
I'm pretty free and open to date any sort of class, actually.
Do you know of the Hedonic Temple? It's where I worked.
Where would that be? In Temple Way?
No. This was in the Alley of Red Lanterns.
Oh, that I know.
Yeah! I bet you do. A charming fellow like you, yeah.
Oh, go on.
More peanuts? A drink? Yes, I'd love a drink.
Okay.
Ooh, one of those big red ones.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ah, you're a live one.
just
You don't know the half of it.
Tell you what, when
this poor
I
man.
finish up with your friends there, why don't you and I go get one of those big red ones?
Oh, Jesus.
Why do I feel like he's going to be saying pineapple by the end of the night?
End of the night.
Eldred goes, I'm picturing the phrase cornucopia.
Oh, boy.
So,
Are we
I'm just
actually
over there
doing
keeping
this?
him
We're
distracted
actually
so
So-
everybody
going
can
higher?
plan their
Well-
plans.
Well, here's the thing. We can hire him, and I could just put on the condition. We got a zone of truth, him, and just say, I'm just going to ask, will you betray us? Just to be on the safety thing. If you guys are concerned with that, I can do that as long as he consents. I'm not going to sneak it or force it upon him. That'd be inappropriate. Man, my moral compass is weird. Anywho, but yes, to break in to save our friend from the prison and maybe release a bunch of ne'er-do-wells on top of it. Like I said, we might need a distraction. That place, they were on point. Like those guards were right on top of us, just walking around and suspicious immediately. But also, like I said, they are at least torturing people down there. And oh, by the way, Butterbeer did look like he had the crap kicked out of him. I'm not feeling pro prison guards at the moment. I'll pull my punches, but also I don't feel bad if I accidentally release some robbers or thieves. We'll just ask him not the murderer, but he's a murderer already. Though I did kind of push a person toward a tentacled squid an hour and a half ago. Oh, fuck. I'm really going to have to just sit down and do some deep thinking on this.
Eldred goes, somehow I don't think we are the ones to be making the moral judgments on other people.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good argument. I'll go with that one.
With the exception of, the really horrendous ones, but the people who just periodically kill people, we don't know why he did it. We don't know how he did it. We don't know the other grisly details, but something to consider.
Well, basically, I want to make sure, Viv, I know you're having qualms about this, but we have a person wrongly incarcerated. So,
Right.
also, how do you feel about working with rebels? Because that's who,
Like,
against the government.
it's different here than it is other places.
That is
Still-
true.
Wrapping my head around that.
Well, listen, I'm just trying to make sure that you're comfortable with, because that when we talk to the Gray Shadow, the help we might get from them will be people who are not a big fan of the current establishment. But these are also the people pitching their constituents into a giant fire.
Yes.
So,
No, I definitely do believe that things need to change here, and I will do what is right for that.
follow your heart and your conscience. Conscience, then heart. Little A, little B. Okay. So we're all good with Toad, and later on, once we get some info on him before we get into the prison, I can give him the zone of truth and make sure he's being upstanding with us. Well, let's go see if Kalandra's having a good time.
The moment everyone turns to Viv, she is going to throw up.
Just right over the bleachers where like
Exactly.
underneath. Now, Paul,
Right over the fence into the water.
Oh, we were like up toward the back. We're not near the water, right?
Oh, she'll throw up in a corner.
So you head back.
Toad.
Kalandra.
Toad? Okay,
Yeah.
who seem to be leaning into each other, giggling and whispering in each other's ears.
Oh.
This is kind of gross. What's happening here?
Viv is taking one for the. No, sorry. Kalandra's taking one for the team, apparently.
Viv, roll me a 20-sider, please.
Like, have y'all not seen where I
Okay.
worked?
I have. We all did. In fact.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh
Wait.
no!
Do I hear a body
so
hit the floor?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the vomit hit the floor.
So you start to talk to Toad, and off to one side you hear, and these sounds that you just know are coming from deep down an elven gullet that are hitting pitches that you never thought you would hear before.
It's weirdly still magical, though. It's
Right.
like very musical.
You hear the regurgitation and that horrible sound. There is a moment of silence, followed by this raining splat, followed thereafter by this female, "Oh my God!" And you hear another of other people going, "Oh my God!" Oh. And then you hear some other regurgitation, and this is down below at the base of the.
At which point Gaius is like, pivots, turns back over, like whips his cloak out, covers Viv, and just kind of like scoops her up and just like drags her away from the scene of the crime. And he's like, Toad, yes, we'll definitely hire you. We should probably shift away from this because yeah, we got a
No
friend
problem.
we-
I got a drink to buy for the little lady here. Where do you want to meet and go over the details and when?
That is an excellent question. Gaius turns and looks. Where the hell are we? We probably don't want to meet at our new place.
Rubber
You know
duck?
what? We could do the rubber duck. We could also go back to the Stone's Throw. We do have a way in there.
That works.
Elder goes, do you really want this guy? You know, he's going to stand out in that neighborhood.
You know what? You're right. Rubber duck, then. We could do the rubber duck. Rubber duck, good for you. You know, the dirty
the
duck,
duck?
or whatever the hell. The duck, yeah.
Oh, you
It's
got
got
it.
all that sweet merch.
When? After the festivities here?
Yeah. Let's say tomorrow, maybe. That way,
okay.
people can like recover.
Tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna take care of her and
Touch base with
whatnot.
Merch?
You do that. I'm going to take care of her.
Oh. Okay, yeah. At which point, Guy suggested like get Viv away from the scene.
Okay.
No, he's like, yep, okay.
Toad turns to you, Calandra, and goes, "Let's go get that drink."
Okay.
And the two of them wander off arm in arm.
Into the sunset.
Yeah, no. And as they're going away, Calandra, same seats as last time, like where you were. So at which point, Gaius is just kind of like guiding Viv back to where our original seats were, if they're still available, or at least nearby, so Calandra can find.
Okay, Viv has some stuff drooling out of her mouth.
Yeah,
and
no,
she says, "No, I'm fine." But when you look, her eyes are rolled back in her head.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Mm,
No more
yeah.
bloodbath.
Yep, no, we're gonna get a good. I wonder if they sell water here.
And the stuff dripping down is a very bright strawberry red.
Oh.
So you can
Oh,
only
yeah.
imagine that the people
Yeah.
below
Guys.
got their own bloodbath.
Yeah, Gaius is like
barbecue.
Gaius is like pulling out a handkerchief and just like, yeah, there you go. That's, you're good. You're doing good. Gaius is like pulling out a warrior skin once we get her seated back down. It's like, here, slowly sip on this,
Right.
and he puts like it's his like cloak, so it's fucking huge on her. So he's just like, yeah, we're just gonna cover all the splatters and the red vomit. I've had worse. I once had a friend almost drowned himself from drinking too much. He would pitch face first into a creek. Luckily, I was there. He would have died.
Ooh. I thought you were talking about a glass so big that he fell in it.
No, I mean, cool.
I mean, the bloodbath drink was pretty big.
It
I
was
thought
large.
Calandra was going to put her all in.
Well, she might be doing it for the next one. Splitting it with Toad over there.
Yeah, should we be worried about that?
I have faith in Calandra and her ability to extricate
You don't want to
herself.
leave that at just ability, says Eldred.
Her ability to extricate herself from a situation she does not like.
Ah.
I was trying to find the right words. So we need to find the Gray Shadow. Who wants the Viv sit? I mean, I can stay.
I'll
there.
fix it.
Fine.
Okay, butt trumpet. No, Viv, we can't leave you by yourself. If you fall asleep,
I
they
can
will
go.
probably just throw you out. Go where?
With you.
Are
No,
you sure?
no.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Just
Why
stand
don't I
up real
stay
quick.
here with you and Butt Trumpet, and we'll watch the fights while you
I
sober
really,
You really need to hydrate.
I will hydrate.
up. Ooh, you should
But,
have some priest paste.
Have some more.
Milk?
That is
You?
the last thing she can
You?
put in her mouth at this point.
Vivalda,
Isn't
you're
that-
kind of
Get a blood
going,
bath. What do
you
you
feel a
want to come
little
back up the next
rise
time?
in your gorge there at that.
Isn't that really good for you?
It is
I mean,
not
it's-
at this moment.
At the very least, you guys have some good berries on you. One of those, maybe. At most.
I ate all mine.
Sure.
Some Pedialyte,
gotta stop doing
some
that, man.
saltines, like
Some Gatorade.
A guy's like rummages around in his backpack, pulls out some like rations, and this shit. It's like, oh, I still have some of these the crackers that sailors use that you gotta like moisten to actually eat. So yeah, here you go. Just kind of nibble on that.
All
It's
right.
no lambus bread, but it'll do.
Okay, so Gaius, where do you go? And do you take Eldred with you, or
He'll take whoever's willing to come with him. As long as
Eldred?
somebody's-
It seems that Reed and Butt Trump are going to stay with Vivalda.
Okay, yeah.
Viv
Let's
really
go.
wants to not be here.
We're gonna make it quick. I swear.
Alright.
Time is not an issue for me. The
Yeah.
smell was kind of getting to me. I'm not real good with that.
Yeah, it's syrupy sweet. Um,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. You just,
They're away already. They've
Yeah,
walked away.
oh yeah, so I guess we just ask around and see. I mean, seeing the Gray Shadow. I guess you know what? I'll go up to the same bar where I had already tipped, and just so they recognize my face and be like, "Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank you. Can I get a drink and one more thing?" Sliding an extra gold piece in with the order. An ale, and I was curious. Have you seen the Gray Shadow around? I didn't get to see his fight because I was backstage for mine. I just wanted to say hello and everything to him if that was possible.
Well, you're not going to find him here amongst the hoi polloi. Head over to where the bars are below the booths, the private boxes.
Oh, there are private boxes below the booths, below the bleachers and everything. Oh,
There's an area
okay.
of right below the private boxes that there are some bars there. And you want the one all the way on the other side.
Excellent. Thank you once again for your help.
No problem. Thank you. And here's your ale.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, so we make our way over following his
He
direction.
pulls you a tankard of. Did you just want a regular ale, or did you want something else, or just regular ale's fine?
Oh, regular ale is just fine.
No problem.
I drink the good stuff. I drink the okay stuff. I
Okay.
also drink the bad stuff, but at least something approaching tasty is fine with me.
Okay. Here's some Seven Rivers Rich.
I appreciate it. And as we walk away, I pass, I take a swig out of the mug, and because it's a big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I pass it over to Eldred. Be like, all right, so
This
great.
is good.
Oh yeah, got to keep coming back here. Actually, this place is kind of fun as long as we're in Seven Rivers. Aside from the death by squid part, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so this guy is supposed to be in contact with the rebels, so we gotta. How you saw the fight? What was he like? Was he? I don't know what he looks like. I know the name. That's it.
He was entertaining.
Oh, okay.
Kind of made a fool of his opponent before he killed him.
Oh, he straight up killed him.
Well, they dragged his body out of the water. It didn't seem to be moving.
Oh, okay. All right. So we should play this.
But then again, the opponent pulled a blade on him.
Oh, really? Oh, so the opponent.
Yeah, he was just kind of toying with him until the guy pulled a blade on him. Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like somebody. Hopefully, we can make friends with, and I'm hoping these people can help with our little problem, but also maybe make some contacts with them, because I do not care for what is happening in this city. I would like to try to do something for the people, and they're the only ones. I mean, aside from the old guard, who've seemed to be pushed off to the side, and these new guys are just the worst.
Well, they just seem like sheep. They're just doing what they're told, I guess.
Yeah, no conscience, no morality, just doing what they're told, and I cannot approve of that. So,
and no one else seems to be doing anything. Okay,
I think that's how we should handle it. And as this conversation's going on, we make our way over there, and keeping an eye out for the Gray Shadow.
Okay, you go down a long hallway. You round a bend. You walk quite a ways because this area is really big. And you get to the end, and you go, and the minute you turn the corner, you can already tell this is different from any place else. There's potted plants. There's tables with tablecloths. There's a bar that has a huge selection of bottles behind it, and a huge selection of taps. You see couples and little groups of people at different tables. You see some people at the bars. The one interesting thing you find here is that there's lots of food as well being served, whereas the rest of the places didn't have food. Give me a perception check there.
A 27.
So you look up at the end of the bar, far end of the bar in the corner. You see a tall gentleman, a tall person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's male or female. Dressed in a gray cloak, pulled closed, very deep hood. And they seem to be leaning forward, talking to the bartender, who's just nodding.
Oh, I kind of like elbow Eldred, point him out, and we make our way over to him.
Okay, you kind of dodge bumping into these people, because you do notice that quite a few of them seem to have bodyguards with them. But you make it over there without a problem.
Any of them splattered in red?
No.
Oh, okay. I would have enjoyed that if one of these people got yacked on, but sadly,
yeah, no. You saw that was at the other end.
Oh, is that okay? So make our way over. The individual still talking to the bartender?
Bartender just nods and turns away and goes through a door.
Sidle up, giving a respectable amount of space between myself and the hooded figure, the Gray Shadow, I presume. A friend of mine named Murph told me to speak to you.
See the head tilt a little bit. Just seems to just kind of like do the what's up kind of motion.
The head tilt.
Right.
He recommended you as a person to contact for to reach out to individuals that might help with some delicate stuff that wasn't necessarily liked by certain individuals in charge of the city.
Head tilts a little bit. Tilts a little bit more towards you even, and seems to definitely be paying attention to what you're saying.
That's why we're here. There is a friend of ours that has been wrongfully confined. We're looking for help, but we're also willing to help in kind. I work with some fellow adventurers. We've done some stuff. Finding lost kids was mostly what we've done in the city here. One of my more recent adventures took me across the river into the Eastern District, where I saw what that smoke cloud was, and I saw pits filled with the sick and dying. And I don't want that to happen anymore. And I'm hoping you might be someone that can help me point me in the right direction.
There's a pause. The head nods. Hand reaches out, snaps, gets the attention of one of the bartenders, points as you, and then motions towards the door where the other person walked through. Turns around, look in your general direction, goes like this, turns and walks away.
I follow.
Eldred follows you. You go down the hallway. There is an ornate door, really nicely carved wooden door. What looks like two very large, heavily weaponed people on one on either side of it. Looks at him, does the head nod thing, points back to you. They open the door. He goes through. They motion for you to follow.
I follow.
Go up a series of steps. You come out on a carpeted hallway with a series of doors to your left with armed people guarding each of them. Goes down to one of the far ones. The two people at the door see him coming, nod to him, open up the door. Stops, turns around, looks at you, goes...
Followed them this far, so I'll go in.
You go in, and it is one of those very ornate boxes looking out over the arena. But there is a screen blocking the arena from the inside of the box. There is a smaller bar in there. A number of people sitting around smoking cigars and pipes and having drinks. And you walk in, the gray figure walks past you, snaps the fingers. You see the guy in the center, right, well-built guy, probably looks formidable, wearing a white linen work shirt, red hair that's just above the shoulders, with a red mustache and a closely trimmed beard. Turns around, and the gray figure motions to you, and then goes and stands by the bar, and the bartender starts making him a drink.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Gaius Argus. And extending the hand.
Puts his hand out, but just seems a little suspect, but just taking your hand. It's a firm handshake. Says, please sit down.
Thank you. The gray shadow brought me here. Because
you see a small grin when you say that.
Yes, well, the person in the cloak brought me in, and I'm here because a friend of mine was wrongfully incarcerated, and we're looking for some help. But, more importantly, I was over in the Eastern District only a few days ago, and I saw what is feeding the fire and that pillar of smoke. I am aware of what some people in leadership positions in the city are currently doing. Not the magnitude of it, but I see the suffering that the people they're supposed to take care of is currently going through, then I can't abide. I work with a group of adventurers. When we first came to Seven Rivers, you can check this out. We worked with the old city guard, saving the children that were going missing. We saved goblin children over the Eastern District. We saved children from the Western District. We even were dispatched out of the city for a child that was missing, that was stolen by a hag. We tried to do right by the people of the city, and we came back to a place changed. And I can't stand by anymore, personally. The things that are happening here are morally reprehensible. One of the things is a friend of ours that we had made wrongfully incarcerated. I'm looking for help, but I'm also offering assistance to people who might be in the need. That's why I'm here.
Who is this friend?
Do you know of Butterbeer? Beauregard? Butterbeer.
You, with your passive perception, you catch the eyes go over to where the guy in the gray cloak is at the bar, and you just see the gray cloak give a subtle nod, and the eyes come back to you and says, "I'm familiar."
Well, when I first came to town, by happenstance, we were recommended to his establishment, and he treated us well. Despite all the nonsense that we brought with us, he helped, he was fair, and he was a friend. And I don't leave friends in a lurch. So right now, I'm reaching out to whoever I can that I feel morally okay with. I mean, we're talking with this one gentleman named Toad to get some more information. You probably can guess where. He does not belong in there. I did a little bit of scrying. They are torturing prisoners. I cannot abide that.
Do me a favor, will you?
Of course.
Step outside just a few minutes. We'll have you back in a second, but if you just give me a moment.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay,
Guy stands up and I guess goes out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they shut the door behind you, and about 10 minutes go by, and there's a knock on the door from the other side. Door opens up. One of the people there motion you to come in. The gentleman in the with the red hair says, "Your information checks out. Where are you currently staying?"
I give the location. Currently, we're taking residence up at the Green Hag.
History district, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. I do still have some clandestine access to the Stone's Throw as well.
Well, I will let you know that's probably not going to be safe for too much longer.
Why is that?
I think they're moving to put it up for auction.
Damn these people.
Also, if you're looking to do what I think you're looking to do, time is going to be of the essence with that. I know someone who can help you as far as information goes. Information that Toad isn't going to be able to help you with. But Toad is going to be able to offer an opinion and a view of the situation that we can't. So while he's a disgusting little creature, he is somebody that can help you. I know some people who can help you as well. You can never have too much information, I find.
No. Not at all.
Give us a day. I'll send someone to you.
All right, then.
Maybe sooner, we'll see. We help you, we're going to take you up on your offer and expect you to help us.
I figured something transactional was required.
Oh.
We both, I get the feeling, kind of want the same thing, though.
I hope so. I hope so. Evil is never a good thing.
No. And it is going unchecked over in the Eastern District.
Evil goes hand in hand with greed nowadays, and greed is at the root of most evil, I find. Whether it's greed for money, greed for power, or greed for possessions. Greed seems to be at the root of all evil recently. There are others, but the vast majority, it's greed.
Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you seeing me.
Don't thank me. Thank the Gray Shadow here. And he laughs.
Am I missing a joke? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. In good time.
Reached out, shakes their hand. If they do,
He does.
hold my hand out to the Gray Shadow. Like, huh?
He shakes your hand and nods.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I guess I will see myself out. Tomorrow, if you're looking for us and you send someone to the Green Hag, we are meeting up with Toad at the Duck. That's the plan we had with him tentatively, but I can change that. If
Is that in
it's
the evening or the day?
in the evening.
We can make use of that. Good to
Just
know.
figured
Thank
I'd
you
give
for
you the
letting
heads
me
up.
know.
Well, enjoy the rest of the fights. Sadly, my competitor got eaten by a squid, so that was kind of annoying, but it was fun regardless.
The
until they
red-headed gentleman smiles and says, "Yeah, but boy, was it entertaining."
Yeah. Well, I also felt they had, despite their lack of one arm and one leg, had a kind of advantage with the prosthetics for some reason.
They don't call it the Blood Circus for nothing.
That is true. That is true. Well, gentlemen, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the fights.
You as
And
well.
Guys, goes back to the rest of the party.
Vivalda is beginning to doze off onto the shoulder of Reed. A
Okay.
little bit of drool coming out. Butt Trumpet seems to be asleep on the other side of Vivalda. Also a little drool coming out.
Once again, I'm the responsible one. I see.
Ironically, in
Viv
this case, yeah.
definitely like sobbed before she passed out.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Quietly crying.
So, Reed, Vivalda rests her head on your shoulder, and you just get a big smile on your face until you start hearing these very faint sobs and sniffles that go on for a few moments and then turn into very kind of adorable high-pitched snores.
Somehow musical, like all elves.
Musical. I kind of keep an eye out, make sure nobody's since the two of them are passed out. I'm keeping watch while watching the fights.
Some people look down as they walk by and stuff, but no one really. A couple people giggle or laugh and point, but that's about it. And eventually, a good hour goes by, we'll say, and then Gaius comes back.
Ah,
And
Reed,
Eldred.
excellent work, my friend. Oh, they're both unconscious. Okay.
They're asleep. Yeah, they're asleep.
Has Calandra not come back?
No,
Not yet.
her I'm really worried about.
I really hope they fake like a going to the bathroom. Oh no, we definitely need to talk to Toad again, so we can't just ditch him. Damn it. Well, I hope Calandra comes up with a better excuse than I would.
Well, if you want to stay here, I can go find her.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Eldrin and I can watch Butt Trumpet and Viv if you want to go collect Calandra.
Why don't we call this an evening with Reed taking off to go in search of Calandra, and Gaius and Eldred taking up the mantle of watching Vivalda and Butt Trumpet.
Yeah, just slumped on one another.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Tune in next week to see how this plays out. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel. And, as always, be kind.